Alright, so we're going to take a look at a couple of TC Electronics distortion pedals today and how they would stack and blend together. So we're going to do the Grand Magus, I'm going to say Magus for the video here, and then the Dark Matter distortions, both by TC, but I think from kind of slightly different lines with them. But as far as I know, analog, don't think these have any digital, obviously, other than the board components to them there. So I've got the guitar, which I'm using a Jackson Rhodes, I think it's a J32 is the model there, running straight into the front of the Magus, then to the Dark Matter distortion, and then into the Simplifier. So that's my clean tone from the Simplifier, Marshall post and pre amps there, and then Greenback 412 speaker emulation and stereo. The Magus is going to be more like a Rat style pedal. The Dark Matter, I don't know what exactly it would compare to. I don't know if it's like a DS1. The settings are a little bit different there, but you have your gain, level, treble and bass settings there, and then a voice switch for the mid control. So let's check them out. Here's the Magus with everything pretty much at noon. Doesn't feel like that's, yeah, it's actually down a little bit from there, so let's bring up the volume. Again, I said this was based off of a Rat. They don't have a filter, it's a tone control, and it's actually kind of set backwards from the Rat. So now the Dark Matter. Have the volume up a little bit higher on this one. Control the gain. The tone control is different on these, where the bass and treble, when it's at noon, you're not boosting or cutting. When you turn to the left, you're cutting bass or treble, and when you turn to the right, you are boosting those. So cut to the left, boost to the right. That's what it is. Let's stack them together now. So that's the Grand Magus pushing the Dark Matter. And I can really push it if I want to. And just control the volume from the Dark Matter there. Definitely don't like glitch out the way that the last two Digitech pedals that I did was, which is the death metal and the hi-hat distortion put together. Alright, so kind of noisy when they're both on at the same time, but that's pretty decent tone. Kind of a little doomier than I might usually do, but let's go ahead and switch these around. I'm kind of coming to appreciate the Rat style circuit a little bit more, more that I kind of play around with it there. So now we're going to put the Dark Matter first, which is going to give us more of that tone control at the beginning of the chain, and then the Rat, or the Magus, is going to kind of control that. And this one, the Dark Matter, might work a little bit better as, say, like some kind of a preamp type deal there, since you do have the treble and bass, and it can boost and cut. It's not just like a filter, and then it cleans up, I think, a little bit better than the Magus too. So clean tone, Dark Matter, Magus. so they do sound different to me and respond differently. So with the Grand Magus in front there, or coming right before the Simplifier, I feel like you get a little bit of a kind of a sharper, bitier tone, almost kind of thrashy with that. With the Magus into the dark matter, it was maybe a little bit like I was saying, doomier. Both have a pretty fast response. I definitely like the combo of these two together better than I was liking the last Digitech combo that I did. So now let's do the blending. We did the stacking, now let's blend. So fit all this in here, and it really doesn't matter which of these pedals goes into the A path or the B path, because they're not running into each other. We're sending the clean signal to each of them, and then we can blend those two signals that we're getting from both pedals together. So let's see. This is the B send, goes to the Grand Magus. And then that's one thing about these two pedals is that, let's see, maybe I should do it the other way around. So the Magus has top mounted jacks, the dark matter has side mounted jacks. So let's try. This might make it a little bit easier. Again, it doesn't matter, it's just trying to make this fit on here where you can see what all is going on. So this send, there we go. Return to the output there. I think we got everything. And then the output of this is going to run to the front end of the Simplifier. All right. Can kind of see everything okay. I'm not gonna mess with the knobs on these too much since I kind of got them where I was liking them. Still have to plug the guitar into the signal blender, the Old Blood Noise signal blender I'm using. It's been a great utility pedal. I've really enjoyed having this thing. Alright, so that's our clean sound. That's the Magus on path A. That's the dark matter on path B. Magus, dark matter, goodbye. Had it in phase before. Alright, then we can kind of blend the sound how we want it here. Let's do a little bit more drive on the dark matter. So both of these pedals are being fed like a full signal, and then these knobs right here actually control the sound that's coming back from the pedals. Something I like to do, if you've watched these other videos, is to send the clean sound. I like to have it a little bit yeah, so pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm liking the combination of these two electronics distortions better than I was liking the Digitex. Obviously, these are newer pedals, so that could make part of a difference. Obviously, the Digitex are going to be digital, and I'm pretty sure these are analog, and that's part of the reason why they stated that they didn't want to try to include these in a unit like the Plethora, just because it probably wouldn't be exactly the same as this pedal line. Other than that, let's see, these two pedals, the Dark Matter has the side mounted jacks, the Grand Magus has the top mounted jacks. The switch is a little bit different on both of these. The Magus is kind of like a real soft switch there, and the Dark Matter, it's not very hard at all, but it does have a little bit of a click to engage type feel, which this one does not. So let's go ahead and wrap this for today. Again, I think this was a good combination. Each of them was usable, each combination, so the Magus into the Dark Matter into the Magus, and then them blended together. All were pretty good options and unique to each other. None of them are super high gain, and I don't know that, I can't beat that sound with even a single pedal, to use there. But I'll keep messing around and trying these. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll be doing some more of these videos soon. Thanks.